A sound and standard education is the best inheritance parents can give their children. Here is an institution with international standard at affordable rate. Cdm Academy International Nursery, Primary and Secondary School offers a hybrid of national curriculum recommended for international schools in science, commercial and art-related subjects with other co-curricular activities. Your child will be prepared for both local and international exams like SAT, TOEFL, WAEC, NECO, JAM and others. Cdm Academy International has modern structures with state-of-the-art facilities in sports, hospitals, science laboratory, 24 hours internet facility, 24 hours power and water supply with absolute security guaranteed. Cdm Academy International is a private Christian academy built on a strong spiritual inspiration and vision. To enroll, contact us at Cdm Academy International, Akua Gong Estate, Nka. Cdm Academy International, we stand for discipleship and excellence.
It is a universally accepted fact that the level of development of any society is closely related to its level of educational growth. Therefore, many countries across the globe who seek economic and technological advancement as basis for a civilized society do so through sound educational systems. Since it attained political independence in 1960, Nigeria, knowing the place of education in attaining advanced status, has explored a number of policies for its education sector, all in a bid to kickstart real growth and development. However, this has melted with the same cankerworm which has affected other enterprises managed by government. Therefore, investment by organizations, individuals and groups got encouragement from the government in this sector. It is this development that gave rise to private schools. The Cdm Academy International is a product of this development, situated at the foot of the Mka Mountains. Serene environment conducive for academic activities. The Cdm Academy International was established on the 6th of October 2008 at Akua Gong Estate, Mka, Gboko local government area of Benue State. With a concept of strong spiritual inspiration and vision, which led to the establishment of a model seeking to promote the values of genuine scholarship and orientation for the future of the society. The Cdm Academy International is designed by the realities of contemporary approach to multidisciplinary learning in all areas of education consistent with global standard practice. With a desire to be on the same page with Millennium Development Goals, the Cdm Academy International is built on service-oriented foundation that will be sustained by an evolving culture of academic excellence, providing for greater growth opportunities and discoveries in science, technology, and computer experimentation.
Commission meant to establish this school. So we moved in obedience, and the school is now established. And the reason why we established first is to help us so that we can help to reverse the trend and bring the institution back to where they're supposed to be. And in that way, we have done our best. We are supplementing the efforts of other schools that are there before. I don't believe that there should be competition in education, but we should come together, join hands to do our best. And we're just hoping that one day well-meaning Nigerians, particularly Benue State indigenous, will see what we are doing here, and they will join hands with us to help to reverse the ugly trend that we have so far witnessed in the education sector in Benue State and Nigeria as a whole.
These objectives about the school was muted in an apparent reaction to the declining status of Nigeria in education, mainly at primary and secondary school levels, where students can no longer pass examinations without the aid of money, have brought untold hardship to parents who have invested heavily in the education of their children. This phenomenon is threatening the quality of teaching and learning in our society today. The Cdm Academy International, with strong secular and spiritual vision and mission in education, was established to reverse this trend. Some students attest to this.
When I came here, I was not so literate in computer, but now I can access the computer, and our hostel facilities are okay. There's a conducive environment for
Cdm
learning.
Academy is a very nice and interesting school. First of all, in the aspect of the facilities in the school, in the computer aspect, as you can see, Cdm International has good computers, has a very nice lab for students to learn. And sciences, in the science lab, they have good equipment for students to learn in the science lab. Coming to the issue of the food and the environment of the school is very nice. And one interesting thing about Cdm is that we don't flog in Cdm. There's no bullying in Cdm. The senior doesn't bully a junior student. We live like brothers and sisters in Cdm. It's a very nice
I've benefited from Cdm Academy School because they have a very high standard and their boarding facilities is absolutely very okay. And in the sport, as you can see, I play volleyball and I'm a very good volleyballer. And we have food for football, basketball, volleyball, badminton games and the rest. And in the aspect of the science lab, we have a very good apparatus for the science student to participate in experiments. And as you can see in the ICT lab here, we have good laptops and good desktops for us to learn with the computers. In the spiritual aspect, when I came, I was, let me say, half born again and a half worldly person. But when I came here, my God, this could really change my life because I became a very, very good Christian. And because we only attend which is the Bible studies everywhere.
A high standard of learning. We study different languages, French and English, and it's a kind of very good, seductive place to be with the simplicity of our proprietor and proprietress. Coming to the spiritual acts of Cdm, it enables us to share our feelings and talk boldly to the crowd. It also helps us to keep hygienic environments, like in our hostels. They enable mops, brooms, and different kind of facilities for us to keep our
idea was conceived by the Holy Spirit, and the hand of the Lord provided the necessary things, and we can see this wonderful school. It is the church that gave birth to the school. Now God asks us to start this church, and later on the Lord asks us to start school also, that the people should be able to learn and to acquire both spiritual and secular knowledge. And so the hand of the Lord has fulfilled it, and we are very, very grateful.
I seriously appreciate God for this dream we had. It was just a dream. It is a faith venture where I've been able to impart children and bring them up in the fear of God. And we have a vision of not just training children who will pass through this institution. We have a vision of raising children who will affect this country and beyond.
The academy, which runs a complete boarding system, has employed the services of many qualified staff to push its vision through. Their breakdown shows that out of the 45 teachers, 33 have first degree, 7 are holders of the Higher National Diploma, HND, while 5 are holders of the National Certificate of Education, NC.
I started working with the school right from its inception. From there, I became the principal of the school, and I've enjoyed actually working with the proprietor. He's a man of principle, somebody that believes in his vision and executes it to the latter. The teachers are understanding, they are disciplined, well disciplined, and I think they know what they actually stand for. And for the children, wow, they are a wonderful set of children. And we're trusting God to help us take them to a level where they will become the anchor ground for this.
Performance of the students, you see, the last WAHEC, NECO, JAM, all our students. The first set, all of them graduated with excellent results. Even the last one, all of them performed excellently well. And the remuneration in this school is far higher. In short, they are competing with the grades.
Here, I can say from what I saw when I came, they have been training and training well. Let me just give you some tips on what I've said. D'avoir l'opportunité de m'exprimer à la télévision nationale du Nigeria. Je suis enseignant dans cette école Cdm Academy depuis le mois de janvier. Et je peux dire que j'ai été vraiment très surpris par ce que j'ai vu ici.
To ensure an effective academic environment, the Academy has also engaged the services of 18 non-teaching staff.
The academic standard has improved considerably, so the academic performance of the students is excellent.
We have a big dream for the school. We may not have brought out everything we want to because of financial problems, but we started well. The lab is well equipped. It's down there. The children lack nothing in the lab, which is very important for them. The computer lab is well equipped. It's down there, which is very okay for them. The sports were coming up. We want to do a whole lot in sports because a whole lot of people through the world today, a lot of children make it in sports. So we want them to go into sports a whole lot. We may not have put down the things for sports, but there are a few. If you go around, they play football, they have their football field, they have the volleyball, they have the badminton, they have the...
Over the years, it has been realized that lack of or inadequate facilities have been one of the major factors drawing the attainment of solid education foundation back. Armed with this, the Cdm Academy International did not hesitate to acquire the state-of-the-art equipment. These are in the following units: high-tech laboratories, highly equipped library, large auditorium, satellite television services, live internet classes, constant power supply, 10 boreholes for uninterrupted water supply to the school community, as well as the massive story buildings only comparably to institutions of higher learning.
So much investment has come to stay here, and initially I was one of the few parents that, sent children here, even when people were not sure. We had a trust that things good were happening, and we sent in children here, and we've not been disappointed. So it's a pleasure welcoming other parents that are just joining us. We had a trust, and he has not failed us. So in the PTA we have resolved to partner with him so that we can see the school to the next level. If you look at the staff list, he has good graduates online, and he has an idea about how the children should be taught, managed, but basically the Christian background, the orientation that is being given. Children are actually being brought up with the fear of God, and I think this is what is lacking in most of our institutions around.
Despite the provision of these first-class facilities, the academy still charges affordable fees compared to other international schools around. How does it keep the balance of low fees and high academic quality?
We didn't pick students because they've made it, because they've passed examinations. No. We picked them with their weaknesses. And now the children are in their best. Their parents are proud to say, my child is performing well. I think that's the best we can ask for.
Right from inception, when we started this project, as the man that was responsible for ensuring that standards are maintained, everything that I told him, beginning from the requirements from the Ministry of Education, he followed everything to specifications in terms of class size, in terms of structures, in terms of laboratory setup, in terms of even employment of people who will come and be managing the students of this institution. He followed everything to the letter. As you can see, the structures are in place, everything is in place. All that we need to do is for people to come and see what we are doing and then be involved in it. Because from his part, from the part of the school, everything is in place. And so we don't have on our own. It's for people to come and have a taste of what we are doing in this place.
The Academy's dormitories are attached with self-contained apartments, while it has introduced the use of international books alongside locally published ones. With its customized exercise books and school uniforms, the students' appearance is made unique. While a giant dining hall has been constructed and furnished for the students to feel at home while taking their meals. Despite all these modern stuff the Academy is made up of, it has started the construction of 1,500 capacity ultra-modern students' auditorium. It has also acquired a large field to construct a playground with modern sporting facilities in addition to the already existing one to encourage fitness among the students. What is more, the Cdm Academy International successfully hybrids the national curriculum for Nigerian schools on the British one recommended for international schools. The school prepares students for both international and local examinations including SAT, TOEFL, WAEC, NECO, JAM, and many more. It has in its curriculum science, technology, arts, and commercial-related subjects. That is not all. In trying to maintain its high standard, the school has also introduced a yearly educational trip to countries across the globe. Students were taken to South Africa, where they had an opportunity to visit some historic places in the country. Some of these places include Marupeng Cave, Planetarium, Johannesburg Zoo, Nelson Mandela Square, Hector Peterson Memorial Site, as well as the home of former South African's freedom fighter and President Nelson Mandela. In South Africa, they were also received by Nigeria's Consul General, His Excellency Oke Amuche, who commended the school and urged the school authority to continue to maintain the high standard they have set for themselves. On returning back to the country, at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, the students say it was a journey worthwhile.
it's an experience that somebody who has not been there should be there and see for himself. It's great, it's beautiful, it's fantastic.
I had a good time, very interesting place, and it was fun. And South Africa is a very nice place for people to be there. It's a very nice country. We learned about Nelson, about the apartheid, Nelson Mandela, how he fought to stop the apartheid, and about Peter Heckerson, how he died just for speaking out.
The proprietress, Winifred Akuha, as well as the principal of the school, Patrick Adakole John, say it was a well-deserved journey and promise that the next destination, by the grace of God, will be London.
The children have seen it all. They've seen the difference between our country and the country that is growing up. So these are the future leaders, and they have gone to see, as they are coming back into the school is trying to groom them to be a different leader tomorrow. So they will grow up and bring into this country what they have seen out there. So every year we'll take them out.
Educationally, there were so many things we saw, so many sites we visited, things that were taught even during my time in secondary school that we only see them on paper and that's all. But by the aid of this visit, we saw them in reality, and I think that it's a wonderful experience.
So, parents, you don't have to spend your hard-earned money in pursuit of academic excellence for your child abroad when he or she can obtain same here without going through the rigors of international entry requirements from foreign missions. Obtain the entry application forms for your child now from any branch of Union Bank or First Bank Nigeria PLC. Forms can also be completed online on the school website www.cdmacademy.org. Cdm Academy International. Academic excellence built on discipleship, brought to your doorstep.